Welcome to Subcon, helping you connect with your deeper self.
Welcome to Subcon. It's a summer night. You feel the warm, pleasant wind on your face as you exit under a low-lit sign. You've just finished having dinner with friends in a small local pub nestled in the heart of the English countryside. You lift your hand in a wave as you walk backwards from the pub. The large cobblestones are hard under your feet. After your final wave, you turn forward and walk under a street light, passing a wooden bench, a teeny tiny post office, and a tea shop, all darkened and closed for the night. You pass under the street light and then are completely enveloped into total darkness. But you know you are safe and secure here. Your feet know exactly where you are going. You pass another small shuttered antique shop and come to the edge of this small village and turn to walk down a lane, darkened except for the odd street light every 100 feet or so. You stop for a moment and take a deep breath, looking around you. Your eyes have gotten used to the dark. You hear a soft gust of wind, crickets, a bird in the distance. You hear and feel a soft gust of wind, crickets, and a bird hooting in the distance. And your heartbeats fill the rest of the silence. You know the friendly, warm, inviting villages behind you, your friends and people you know heading their own directions home. In front of you is an open field, and somewhere there is a gardenia tree, because you can smell it, heavy in the summer air, which turns to a cool, pleasant wind occasionally, which feels like heaven on your face and your body. You start walking again, turning a gentle left, underneath another dim street light, and start down the country road which will lead you home to a small cottage and a soft bed. The moon glows silently above, full and large, causing your silhouette to walk at the same pace beside you. There is an open meadow to your right, stretching far, 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 until you can barely see a forest beyond. On the left, a small cottage and farm, sleepily dark and silent. You can hear the faint sound of a cowbell around some sleepy cow's neck. The wind picks up again, hitting the leaves of all of the trees and make a beautiful sound while bringing the sense of the country to you all at once. The sweetness of fresh cut grass, flowers that only bloom at night, hay, even the distinct but faint smell of farmland. You walk along the small street, your feet soft, against the dirt road, sometimes veering onto the pavement, unmarked as it always is in the country. You take another step to the left toward the farm and the sound of the bell, and rest your hand on the wooden fence. It's smooth and hard under your hand, solid like the countryside. The leaves rustle from the wind, and you glance across the road to the right side, to the open field, and watch the tops of the wheat shimmer in movement in a pattern that almost looks like waves in the ocean. A cloud silently passes over the moon, and everything goes dark, but you don't feel any fear. Instead, you take another deep, long breath and inhale that fresh air, all the scents of the country, and they seem even more potent than before. More potent because you can't see. The cloud passes and the moon comes out again. The fabric of the night sky is absolutely covered in stars. Stars you can see when you look up, and the distant kind you only get impressions of from the corner of your eyes. The sky is studded with them, a gift you only get in the country. You step away from the fence by the farm and continue down the lane, walking around a slight curve with trees suddenly on both sides of the street, slightly spaced out. Far off on the right in the distance, there's a faint light. You know it's the light above your neighbor's garage, right outside their own little bungalow. You continue walking, passing a post box on the right side and an old red phone box, which no longer has a phone, but still brings a slight smile to your face. You walk, walk, walk. Trees and open fields on both sides of the narrow lane. Somewhere, a flowering bush blooms, sending a sweet, fresh scent into the wind as it blows. You can hear an owl hooting in the distance, and as you pad along, you pay attention to the crickets and the bugs, comforting with their music and pure proof of summer. The moon's beams peek through the treetops, projecting the shapes of leaves and branches at your feet. If you look up, you'll see the thick blanket of diamond stars. You keep walking, 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 enjoying the quiet, the sounds of leaves rustling and crickets chirping. There is wooden fencing on both sides of you, which, despite you being completely alone on this land, the fence is comforting. It's a sign that the land is owned and cared for. You feel safe walking between the fence. You keep walking, 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 and hear an animal in the distance, maybe a fox, happy to be hunting in the dark, or a badger out and about looking for a midnight snack. You keep walking, 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 until you reach another, even smaller lane that turns to the right, down towards your own cottage. There's a large stone, about 3 feet high, marking it. You make your right turn, leaving the leaves and trees behind, and the enormous studded sky opens again above your head, unfurling as far as you can see. No matter how many times you see the sky here, it takes your breath at night, each time. The stars hang over your head, glittering, silently watching, guiding you home. The path is pounded dirt now, with tall grasses and wildflowers on both sides of the drive. In the distance, you see your own small cottage, brick with ivy growing up the side, small and cozy, with a garden around. A pair of comfortable chairs and a table sit just outside, where you drink your morning coffee and eat your breakfast. You can see the outline of your cottage and the single light you left on, a cheery amber orange light in the distance. The wind rustles the fields on both sides of you. You take another deep breath in, breathing in the quiet night, the warm air, the watchfulness of the stars above you, the deep pleasure you feel to be only steps away from your home, steps away from your own front door, getting ready for bed, and tucking into your airy, soft bed and falling asleep in the dark, knowing that while you lie in your soft bed, that the white, transparent curtains on your bedroom windows will rustle and dance from the wind, that the smell of country and summer will come through the open windows, that the air will get cooler, but you'll be tucked in bed, under a quilt, with a warm fuzzy blanket at the foot of the bed, if you need it. You walk. You're nearly there. The dirt lane circles into a small driveway. As you approach your cottage, you can smell the herbs in your garden. Mint, rosemary. The wind brings them to you. You step past your chairs and table, stop at your front door. It's not locked because you know you're safe here. This is your place. You give the night, which provided you with such wonderful companionship on your walk home, one last look. Gorgeous night for a walk home is a gift. You turn the doorknob and step into your home. You put your bag down, slip off your shoes, and close the door. The lamp that lit your final walk home glows and lights up the small living room and kitchen. You leave it lit and go up the small staircase, where you already sense the familiar coziness and comfort of your bedroom, with soft sheets and a soft bed inviting you to lie down. Once you've prepared for bed, you turn down your covers and slip between them, lean over, turn off your lamp. You lay back, bringing the covers to your chin. The room is dark, the only light creeping in from the open windows, silver moonlight tickling the edge of your bed. The wind rustles the curtains, and the soft, cool wind whispers in your hair and gently touches your cheeks. You close your eyes with a slight smile as you lay in your bed, ready to let go of your thoughts. Your environment is so cozy. You can feel yourself drifting into peace, where your thoughts are not controlled. Your busy mind has done its job for the day and is ready to rest. In peace, safely. calm. You know that it's yours. And whether you're here or anywhere else, you have deep satisfaction knowing you can recreate this exact moment of calm anytime in your life. Take a deep breath in through your nose, inhaling that cool night air, and release it through your mouth, in and out, in and out. Feel that lovely cool wind on your face as your breathing continues. Nothing left to do, nothing left to think about. It's time to retreat to your peacefulness. Peacefulness in the dark, safe in your bed, in and out, in and out. Sweet dreams and sweet travels. Good night. Love from Subcon.